Hello everyone, my name is Leysa. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm continuing on my first time playing Elder Scrolls Online. I've made it to Vivec City and I had been wondering what way stations were, and I happened to pull up the map and hovered over this. And it says that it allows free instantaneous travel between way shrines that have been discovered and unlocked. And then you can travel directly there from anywhere in the world. So is it kind of like if I come up to it, it's a portal and I can like go to, okay. Like I can go to that town that I first arrived in, Sated Neen, and I can travel there. For a small fee, okay. So I can just click this and it'll take me there? Is there a cooldown? There is not. It doesn't look like there is. Oh, and look, there's a list. So if I had found any of these already, I could go there instantaneously, even if it's across the world. I'm guessing, yeah, see how that's a little bit lighter? Maybe that's where I am now. Huh. Cool. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the palace, but this feels like a capital city, and I feel like I want to explore.
Yes?
Guild store. Well, I don't have a guild, but I can look anyway. Oh. I don't know what this is about, so I'm going to ignore that. Guild trader. Guild trader. What's the difference between like this? It says Savage Blade, and this one says Blackbriar Barter Company. And that one says Dragon's Apothecary. Like, is there not an auction house?
Yes, well, yes, hello. Nice to, well, meet you. How can I best be helping you? Oh, Drat, I mean, help you. How can I best help you?
Oh my gosh. She sounds like me. Huh. I don't know what this is, so I will leave that alone. Master at Arms. Nothing? Okay. Ooh! See? Yeah, I want animals. I love druids. Like, druids are my first choice for things. Yeah, these are all... I'm confused what these guild traders are. Yeah, druids are my favorite type of class. Carpenter. What's a carpenter? What do? You have odd jobs?
My workshop is your workshop. Just don't break anything and make sure you put everything back.
A store. Okay. So he has materials and recipes. So you can do woodworking type of stuff? To what purpose? Do you make, like that's a table. So, is there housing? Oh my gosh. There's a lot of people. There's a lot more people than I thought there would be. Is there really just one server? Like there's a North American server and that's it? Oh my gosh, look at this pig. Look at this pig. Oh, that's a battle boar. Look at him. He is awesome. Oh my gosh. So much to look at. Banker. Yeah, let's try that out.
The Red Mountain? Oh, that's just noise and smoke. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm almost certain it won't erupt during our lifetime. Lord Vivec and the Tribunal would never allow such a thing.
For all of your characters to share. Nice. Withdraw gold. Why put gold away? Does gold count as space? Or is... I would put gold into my bank so that my other characters would have access to it. This is nice. With the crafting materials. That's awesome. How do I deposit stuff? There we go. Huh. Will it let me deposit this? Interesting. I mean, I don't need to right now. Though, I guess, that's a way of looking at it. I don't need any ingredients, because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to do any crafting for a long time. Cool. Okay. Banks are nice.
If the volcano gets any worse, I'm packing up my anvil and heading for East March.
Metalworking, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's interesting. It's still like house stuff. Can you not make armor or weapons? This looks like it would roll a random item. Furnishings. Interesting. Okay. Sheesh, all the games are the same. Like, I've seen guild recruitments just like this a million times in EverQuest and WoW. It's cool to see that it's pretty much the same here.
I am a free egg sister from Black Marsh, here to make a business and prosper. No one told me that business was going to be so difficult.
Man, look at her little... Is this reflection, or does she have, like, glowing scales out of her head? That looks awesome. What is that? Is that a ring in her nose, or are those worms? It's so hard to tell. I hope she doesn't have worms. Okay, repair kits. Repairs items of any level, but I haven't noticed any durability or breaking. Antiquity, is this kind of like archaeology? Where you go out in the world and you try to dig up things? See, I knew there would be potions. I knew it. Okay, cool.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
I love her outfit. That is so cool. That sounds like a casino, maybe? What is this? What is this? I need this. A little purple dinosaur? Yeah, I want that. I'm just running around. Is that anything? No, not really. Hi. What's up?
My store may be the only enchanting thing about this city. And you
I
can tell
see what
any
you
of
did
those
there.
dark elves in charge I said so.
Interesting. So how do you do trade skills? Oh, repair all. I didn't notice any damaged equipment. How can you tell that your equipment has lost? Oh. Okay, I see. There's a health bar, what looks like a health bar underneath where it says armor and level. I wasn't seeing that as a bar, but none of these really look low, so why would I need to repair? But how do you do crafting? Can you just start doing it. You don't have to like train his skill first. What the heck? Is that a pug? You must have access to Somerset in order to use a jewelry crafting station. I don't like that. I hate gatekeeping. Just let me play a game, you know? Oh, geez. So you have to buy the 3 different shapes to create something?
Vivec City.
So... was that these? It's all squares, though. It said 3 shapes, and it didn't have that. It just has these squares, so I don't know. But I noticed that's all he does have is squares. He doesn't have the things that were other shapes. So maybe something to look into. Can anyone do this? I hate crafting stations. World of Warcraft did that with the alchemy station, like in Vanilla and Burning Crusade, and then they brought it back in a later expansion, and it's annoying to me. I don't like it. I don't like crafting stations. It's very limiting. Okay. I have not tested any of these, and I doubt water and Nirnroot does anything. I'm not going to do anything with that. Where's that lady? There she is.
If you're looking for suggestions, then look elsewhere. I sell to those
I
who
should say
know
that at
what they
work.
need, when they need it. Alchemy is not a trade for the indecisive.
It's cooking with style. Furnishings. Interesting. Now these are these cheaper than the other lady? Do different merchants or different types of merchants have different prices? Why is that banner glowing? Or is that just edged? Oh, it looked like it was glowing. Okay, so we're back at the entrance, I guess? Sort of? Yeah. Okay, so we looked over here. Oh, no, we didn't look over here, but I don't think I need to. I'm trying to get to the palace. Okay, yeah, so I need to go across here. Wow. I've been trying to kind of ignore everyone just because if I get like I'll just stare at everything that everyone has and just not get anywhere for y'all who are watching. So it's like, keep moving forward. Don't get distracted, keep trying to move forward. Ooh. Look at that. Very Hanging Gardens of Babylon kind of look. So what was in here? A fence? Is that a fence? Did I just see a fence? You know, I really want to know where a fence is. Hi, little dog. That's cute. Spills no drinks. I notice there's no people in here. Fence. Okay. Maybe downstairs? Or was that him? I'm not looking at names. Must be downstairs. Steps in alleys and... Sure. Maybe downstairs? Is there like a basement? Usually that's... Yeah, that's probably what that is. Probably down here. Am I allowed to come down here? I can be attacked, am I? That happened to me in EverQuest when I was a brand new player. I went underneath Freeport as a wood elf, not knowing what the heck I was getting myself into. So if guards see you enter one of these refuges, they'll arrest you or something. But anyway, when I was in EverQuest, underneath Freeport, I got attacked and killed because I didn't know any better. And I had to ask someone to get my body.
Today? Hopefully something of value.
Okay. Sell and launder. So I don't have anything that's stolen. Will he only buy stolen stuff? How does the fence work? Does he, like, if I have stuff that is stolen, will it show up in that list?
You know, in a proper location, and then someone's son needed a position.
Huh. None of these show as being stolen, so I assume that's good. Cleaning services, honest market, relieves burdens. I love it. Argonians in their names.
You think this lot is bad? Try working with merchants.
Oh, how funny. I love that. Noble pocket lint. So it's bragging rights.
You bring it, I buy it.
Okay, so they all are basically the same. That's kind of what I'm getting out of that. Another guild trader, whatever that means. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. But now I'm very much where I don't want to be. Let's go back inside and go around where I came in. There's not nearly as many people down here as up above. Is there a reason for that? Do people usually not come down here? That's good to know. Okay. Tribute players. What's that?
You
here to play tribute or chew the fat?
Oh, that's
I'll
that
tell
thing
you right
from
now,
outside.
I'm not a con-
Where I thought it was like a casino, which I'm not interested in. Assuming that's what it is. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like it is. Really wasn't anything else, just a merchant. Home goods, furniture, yeah. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. I don't know what that means. Fighters Guild was something else. In Skyrim, it wasn't just... So is it something you can join?
I'm not sure I'll ever get used to that huge rock floating over our heads. No wonder the Dark Elves act so crazy all the time. This land of theirs...
Oh. Okay.
Not even the wood speaks to me on a day as slow and listless as this. Even the boards bore me.
Okay, so is this the only way you can really get new gear? Surely you do from mobs and drops and such.
Next time I'm in the field, I think I'll bring a great warhammer. Oh, welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild?
Not at all.
The Fighters Guild.
Is this
You
like
should
the
consider
companions?
joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment?
Yeah, we can always talk.
Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you? Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights. Guildmaster Jofnir passed away recently, very suddenly.
Very suddenly.
I always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand. But he passed away in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
Sounds suspicious.
No, we only draw blades in service to the guild. We're technically neutral in the war between the three alliances. We love the Eagle Banner and Her Majesty, of course. But every race, every creed belongs under the guild.
So they're kind of like mercenaries?
Ha! There's a good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Jofnir.
I don't know about joining. I don't know what it means. I don't know if, like, if I join them, does that preclude me from joining some other group that I haven't met yet? So I'm not going to do anything yet. Yeah, again, don't know what those mean. Why does this one have a heck of a lock on it? Oh, wow, that's pretty. Oh, wow. I love that. Hi.
How the Dark Elves can behave like they haven't a care in the world is beyond my comprehension. There's a damn volcano about to explode out there, not to mention...
She's a little wound up. See, I knew those pewter rings might be useful. I bet you could enchant them. How long are you able to continue to purchase back things from a merchant? Like, I sold those things to a merchant. So if I were to go back to whatever merchant that was that I sold it to, Would it still be there even though that
Don't
was
you just love Vardenfell?
in my last
You
login?
must agree that there's nowhere else.
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome. Are you here on Mage's Guild business? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join. Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort.
Well, I'd be down
We
for
seek
that.
out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel.
Oh,
The guild
okay.
doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the
This sounds very
acquisition
different from
of
like
new
the
tomes.
College of Winterhold and what they were doing. Like, this sounds much more up my alley. I like lore and books and reading and all that kind of stuff, and if that's all they're interested in, that's attractive.
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on guild business, we kneel to know Vanus Galerian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may...
Yeah, I mean, I could very readily assume that this is like Skyrim, where I could be a member of everything, but I don't want to make such an assumption. I can always do that later. Here, okay. I am turned around. So is that a way out? Yes. Okay. Still trying to eventually get over to Vivec Palace. Wow, lots of building going on. Oops.
I don't mean to be forward, but you're the 87th customer to walk through that door, and the last 86 didn't buy a thing. Please, good customer, change that pattern and we'll both be wealthier for it.
That's funny. I love that. 9 gold for lockpick? Oh my gosh. Is this just more inflation? I mean, this feels like it should be a lot of money, but it sure isn't with these prices. 9 gold for 1 lockpick. No. Sorry to disappoint you, dude. Huh. Where's this other place? Here? This is a little confusing of the building. So many places to go.
If food were gold, then I'd be the richest merchant in Vivec City. But alas, all I have is...
So you can cook. And I guess it gives buffs or something? So people pretty much stick to the general goods merchants in the front area, it seems like. I'm really not seeing many players deep inside these buildings. Bag merchant, really?
Bugs and mushrooms as big as houses and guaranteed to scare the stripes off a kitten. This one doesn't know what in the name of John and Joe the Dark Elves were thinking when they decided to live in this bizarre land. By the way, do you need a bag?
Okay. Sure, why not? And does it just keep doing that?
This one brings such.
Aha. Knew it. I'm not gonna spend that much on it. So now I have 70. So that's what bags are. It really just adds another number.
Orcs make the best leather crafts in the world, and don't let a dark elf tell you any different. Go on, take a look.
I do love the voice acting. Everyone has a voice. It's awesome.
I'll be at this a while.
Clothing station. So it sounds like you don't need to buy a skill to begin doing crafts. You just start doing crafts. That's pretty cool. One less thing. Where am I? Okay. Guess I should try to figure out how to get... Oh, dear me. Over there. Ah, here we go. The temple has a way shrine? Jeez. Oh, yes. All the books. Oh, I could spend so much time in here. I'm not going to, but I could.
Enter the library of Vivec and be welcome. If you seek knowledge, perhaps we can come to a suitable... Well, have you come to see our wonder in miniature? Our magnificent tribute to Morrowind?
This is not miniature.
The work is not yet complete, and truth be told, there is more to our miniature Vardenfell than simply a representation of our land at a reduced scale. Indeed, and once complete, it will point us to the location of the lost Library of Andul, the secret repository of the knowledge of the great houses. I just need someone to help me handle the legwork, as it were. Well, that's the rub. Literally. The ancient families of Vardenfell hid the location of the library and then placed clues to find it at their ancestral tombs. I need someone to take rubbings of these clues. Will you help me solve this mystery?
Why? Why would anyone do this? Why hide knowledge?
Let's start with a simple one. Head north of Vivec and travel to the Orthrellis ancestral tomb. Look for a stone plaque near the tomb and take a rubbing of the words inscribed upon it. Return to me with the rubbing and, well, you'll see. Every important family owns at least one tomb. Of course, I'm most interested in those that predate the rise of the great houses. Specifically, we're hoping to recover records presumed lost during the War of the First Council. Oh, genealogical records related to the earliest Velothi settlers. It could improve our understanding of the origins of the great houses 100-fold. And who knows what other lost knowledge waits within the library. It really is quite exciting.
Oh, he's such a little nerd. I love it. I love nerds. I mean, I am one, so, you know, you should love your own kind. Interesting. I want that. I want that. Okay. What's this? Okay, so that's gonna be like sort of separate. Wait, where's this way shrine? Is it up there? How do I get up there? Oh, hello. What's this? Okay. Is that like a war board? Oh, we got several people to talk to, huh? Daily job broker. Daily quests?
The jobs I hand out aren't easy, but they are well rewarded. Dinor Salvi is having trouble over at the Messier Dadalit egg mine. Seems they had a recent influx of Kwama coming in, and now there's far too many for the miners to handle. I heard there's a particularly nasty Kwama warrior nestled up with the Queen. You just need to help reset the balance. Head to the mine and kill as many Kwama as you can. Don't forget to off the Queen's new sweetheart as well. Salvi's in Vivec City if you have any other questions. Talk to him about payment when you're done.
Culling the Swarm. A daily quest can only be completed once every 24 hours. Okay. So is that why it's this? Yes, repeatable. So why, okay, part of the zone story. Okay, so that's what you definitely want to be doing. I have a feeling you can't really leave this area until you complete the zone's storyline. Is there a limit to how many daily quests you can do?
Do I look like someone who has time to chat? We believe the Kamona Tong are smuggling slaves in a cavern called Kartag Point. If true, we have the opportunity to prevent them from gaining a foothold in the region. However, the temple must have confirmation before we can act. Search the Kamona Tong campsite in Kartag Point and eliminate their commander. This should slow their progress. Vorar Vendu has brought this issue to our attention. He's in Vivec City if you need more information. He'll also have your reward.
Okay.
Another adventurer looking for work?
Geez, how many are there?
Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need and we arrange for the job to be completed. You will be able to meet with the client before starting the task. They'll also have your reward, not us. Belaru Omeril and her brother Traylan will handle your assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you. They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and who made the request. Belaru's requests may appear straightforward, but many adventurers find them difficult to accomplish. The assortment of enemies she'll ask you to face are all powerful, and I would recommend gathering allies before heading out.
Ah.
Traylan handles requests
That's not going
which the
to go
temple
well.
has special interests in. His tasks require more subtlety, but they are by no means easy. Make sure to listen to his explanations carefully. It's also a good idea to speak to the clients beforehand. I would hope. You came to us, after all. Traylon and Belleru are just down the hall. They should already have assignments for you. Speak to either.
Nothing else here. Oh man. Here I was worried about having quests and now I'm just swimming in them. Oh wow. Look at that.
Praise Vivec!
Oh, cool.
This is the person
Oh,
who
wow.
helped me too, my lord.
Lord Vivec, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Oh, are you gonna go pout?
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak.
Oh yeah, just a second. Let me finish looking. This is gorgeous. Look at this.
Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I
He's
have written,
creepy.
the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god? Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery. The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return. Levul's ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual. The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. He creeps me out. Not a huge fan of him. I'm sure he's a nice guy and all, but he just kind of gives me the willies. So where's this guy's office? Down here? Yes, okay. That's pretty cool.
Ah, Outlander.
Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
Oh, well, I'm gonna disappoint you then. I am so
Despite my
distracted.
objections, Vivec believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivec requires the blessing stone. Then bring it to me in the palace. You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy archcanon
He's
of a
sassy.
living god or anything. Ah, the ignorance of outlanders. How refreshing. The blessing stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivec's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual. If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivec's power in unusual ways. It will be safer for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the blessing stone instead of drawing on my lord's personal store of energy. Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. Lord Vivec's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Vardenfell.
It's called a
He seeks
volcano.
to discover the source of that disturbance. Lord Vivec sees signs and portents everywhere. It's the poet at his core. I tend to be much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano.
I know, right?
Not a harbinger of doom. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand. Offend me? You give yourself too much credit.
Oh, I amuse you.
No,
That's
I feel
nice.
the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources. However, I also obey my Lord Vivec, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you.
That's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you, sir. Sheesh. What a maroon. Okay, so... yeah, that's the overseer, but we did also get quests further out, didn't we? Yeah, we sure did. Look at this. Oh. I don't like how the map goes away just from pushing a button. Yeah, wow. There are a lot of quests far, far away. They all sound wonderful, but I'm going to stick with the story for the zone. The ziggurat. Is that something over here? It's over there. Okay. Hello?
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Oh, I feel you, girl. It was a Monday today.
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone?
Stuff goes slower.
Neither do I. But I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivec? Well, why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help
Of
before I
course.
can turn over the Blessing Stone.
Can't just do it.
The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Oh, she's a hard taskmistress, isn't she? Hello, you're not one of the people that needs help? Oh, only certain laborers. Okay. Oh, we're helping her. Okay, I get it. It takes me a minute, but I get there.
Oh, thanks for saving me.
What is it with these doors with the chain and the little peephole? I'm so curious now. I'm very nosy. Oop, oop, come on. Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'll go tell the overseer what you did for me.
And it's in the center, maybe? How do I get up there? I see a ramp. I was like, there's all kinds of ways to get up there, it looked like, but I wanted the correct way. Okay. See if I can make my way back without looking at a map. I mean, I'm following this guy, but I'm not following this guy. This is the way I thought I should go. It's basically straight across. Right, over here? No? Up here? No? Thought it was right here. Oh, he needs it for the ritual. Okay. What in the... It's glowing. Doesn't look like something that should be glowing. He moved. He went up to the throne room. That's why I got thrown off. That's why I got thrown off. Okay, come here, dude. Where do you think you're going? Get back over here.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivec always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the Blessing Stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
Ooh.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress.
Oh my gosh.
An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist?
Whoa. That was cool.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord.
You have a migraine now.
Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
That's me every day. I should write that down. I'll forget.
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
Okay, so I'm given a staff, which isn't the type of thing that I use. So is it better to go ahead and use a staff, even though I'm one that does daggers? Increases healing done. That's pretty cool.
The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavul's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated. Yes, while Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal, and recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness. They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity, but so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sotha Seal, my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. You always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Interesting. So, would it be better to use this? I don't have any skill in... I don't have any skill in staffs. Why is it giving me a reward that isn't suited to my class? It seems pretty disappointing, and like this is just, you know, vendor trash, essentially. Man, we are getting the quests. So many quests already. I know it's probably not that many. It just feels like it because I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's important. I don't know what's, you know, not important and can be ignored. So to me right now, it all feels important.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are... difficult. How do you know about... Lord Vivec told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated. It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than fieldwork, and the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies: Balmora, Aldrin, and Berelzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites. I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivec City. To learn more, I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivec's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy. House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines.
That sounds familiar. House
Halal
Redoran.
also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn.
Of course.
Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in
The
such
inn is
places.
always the place to go.
The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation. Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivec. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover. I traced tendrils of Vivec's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivec's...
Okay, cool. Lots of places to go. Well, I think that was a good little jaunt there. We have quite a number of things to get done, and that will need to be for next time. Lots to look forward to. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time. I look forward to continuing this on in my next episode. See you then. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. If you'd like to help me to continue producing new content, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description below. You can make a difference. See you next time.